And there's a drive. Deep right field. It is gone! The hit that makes history is a two-run home run.
Hello. It's Thursday, March 13th, 2025. How you doing, Vinny?
I'm great. March 13th. It's another day closer to opening day. Did you tell Grandma happy birthday today?
Yes, sir, I did.
Just gotta check. She's always remembering our birthdays.
Yep,
We still
that's
get
true.
cards in the mail and those early morning phone calls, so gotta
Yep.
pay it back. I'm so bad at remembering birthdays. I've been getting better though. But I think
good.
the old school birthdays, remembering birthdays is, I don't know, just different.
Yeah.
But what you got for us starting off today, Luke?
Well, did you want to touch on your injury report first?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and I got a couple injuries for us.
Sounds good.
So we know that Bobby Witt, he took, I believe, a pitch to, it looked like the hand or the forearm originally. I think they said the hand at first, but it ended up being the forearm. Imaging came back and it was a positive, no break. Looks like it's got a forearm contusion. So big news for Royals fans and baseball fans and fantasy fans, because I would suck to see a season without Bobby Witt. I don't know. I feel like if something like when you get big players like that getting hurt in spring training, do you shut them down a little bit more, or but not sure the timeline on him. But as of now, I think it's just kind of a day to day whatever he feels better. They haven't ruled him out for opening day. I expect to see him coming back with the the reported that it did, but no matter what, it's good news. Next on the list, I have Cody Bradford, and he's in that Rangers rotation. It was looking like he was going to be able to get one of those spots this season. I think it was an elbow injury. I believe he is going to start the season on the IL. So what's that look like for the Rangers? I think that's their weak spot, honestly, is pitching, because, they're already losing Cody Bradford. They have DeGrom, but how long does he go 100 innings this year? I think this is a good chance to see a little bit more of Jack Leiter and maybe some Kumar Rocker. What do you think about that Rangers rotation?
Yeah, I think it's kind of a good mix between veterans and a couple younger guys who, like you said, Kumar Rocker. I'm really excited to see him when he was drafted a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to see him. Of course, DeGrom.
Yeah.
Fortunate, he's had a really, really good career despite his injuries. So if he stays healthy, I kind of expect him to be, Jacob DeGrom.
Yeah, I think anytime he's out there, especially if he's healthy, or I guess if he's even battling an injury, he's most likely going to be dominant. So I don't think I'm not even sure when the last time he pitched is. What is it, 2023 maybe? Or because he didn't pitch at all last season, did he?
I want to say, didn't he maybe come back for a little bit, and then
maybe he did see a little bit of action, but yeah, that'd be hopefully we get him all season. But Kumar Rocker, he showed his talent a lot in college. Hasn't really been able to come up and be settled. I think his minors are kind of, back and forth as well. But I think Jack is probably more ready than Rocker. So I do expect to see Jack up there more than or sooner than Kumar Rocker.
Yeah.
But that's it on injuries right now. Hopefully no more for the week or from here on out, but I'm sure that we will touch back on it again. What else do you have for us, Luke?
As you have probably already heard, the Kansas Jayhawks hit 5 consecutive home runs. I believe it
Mm-hmm.
was maybe 2 days ago, I believe. Yeah, it's something that's, first of all, has never happened in MLB history. The record is 4. And just kind of on that note, it's only happened, I think, 11 times ish in Major League history. So even though, they're in college, aluminum bats, 5 home runs is still impressive. I think it's only the third or fourth time in college history that it's happened. 1992, 1998, and 2006, I believe, are the only other times that a college team has hit 5 straight home runs. So it's definitely impressive. So, and then I think it's also cool they were playing in the Minnesota Vikings stadium.
Yeah, I
That's
noticed
pretty
that.
cool.
Yeah, that'd have been a fun game to be at.
Yeah,
But that was the first thing I noticed was that stadium they were playing in. But no, I
yeah.
watched the video. I mean, it was some shots. I mean, everyone was pretty much a no doubter. I think it was between two different pitchers. The first guy, I think he let up back to back. They took him out and they brought in the other guy, and the first guy might even let up 3 in a row. I can't remember, but man, yeah, that was impressive though. That's a fun team to be on right there, I would say.
Yeah, I agree. What you got for us next?
Yeah, so I am gonna throw a little Cardinals news in there. I'll try to not be biased. It's not really anything to be biased about. I know the position the Cardinals are in. We're in our rebuilding stage, but we did do a little make a little moves this, I guess, last day into. I don't know if you are familiar with it, but they signed relief pitcher Phil Maton, or is it Maton?
Mm-hmm. Maton, I believe.
Okay, to a 1 year deal. So maybe beefing up that bullpen a little bit. I don't have his exact stats from last season. I don't even know how much he pitched last season. Um, does it make a difference for us much? Probably not. We could only hope though. Maybe he comes in there and he's dominant. Um, but and then also Cardinals traded Bailey Horn over to the Tigers for cash today. So another move that's, I mean, maybe adds a little funds to our account. I don't think it's a big loss for the Cardinals, but at the same time, and I don't know, they're making moves. I guess that's what matters. Any thoughts on Phil Maton or Bailey Horn going over to the Tigers?
Yeah. So this, I believe, was their first free agent move this offseason because they were the only team that hadn't signed a free agent. So this is actually a pretty decent one. I know he's 31. I think he played for both the Mets and the Rays last year. I think in the first half, his ERA was in the threes, so not bad. I believe it was
Yeah.
under 3, like 2.66, I believe, the second half.
Okay.
So I
Hey.
think it's a pretty good move. I just wish that maybe they would have made some more moves before that. So, but
Yeah.
I guess it's a good.
Yeah, no doubt. I do like the age consideration too. We know pitchers can sometimes go for a long time. I mean, talking about Charlie Morton the other day, he's 41 now and he's still out there. So, 31, I would say, is a pretty young age actually for pitching or any other position still. So,
Mm-hmm.
that 25 to 30 range, a lot of times is players' primes. So I had to
Yeah.
pick up someone like that. Like I said, is it a difference maker? Maybe, maybe not, but maybe we're not done though. Making some moves right before season. We could Cardinals could see where they're at by July, and maybe if they're in a good position, maybe they make some trades, and maybe maybe not though. Um, Next I have on here, since it's still spring, and I figured I'd throw out a spring breakout player that I think deserves the attention, and that's Trey Mancini, who just had his 5th year anniversary of cancer free. So it's pretty cool to see him. He's 32 now, also still pretty young. We know that Trey Mancini knows baseball, so that's see him still playing. He's on the D-backs now. But Spring's looking awesome. I don't know if you've been able to keep up with him at all. I know that you like Trey Mancini. Didn't you have a Trey Mancini Orioles jersey?
No,
Cubs?
I didn't. I had a Orioles Machado jersey
I remember
that I've had
that.
for a long time.
I thought you
Yeah,
had a Mancini jersey of
I
some
mean,
type, but
I wouldn't mind having one at all.
I
Yeah,
get you that for Christmas.
yeah,
But this spring he's had 19 at bats, and he's hitting 421 with a 976 OPS. So no home runs, just one RBI, which I don't really, it's whatever. But it's what he's doing with his at bats. He's hitting the ball and he's getting on base. So don't be surprised if you don't see Mancini up there a lot this season. He could be up there taking Jock Peterson's spot from last season. It's a big spot last season for him. If you remember what Jock Peterson did to right-handed pitching all year long, that was a big part of their team. So if Mancini continues to do that, I think he'll get a lot of playing time this season, actually.
yeah. I agree.
And then I also wanted to ask, did you get to see Marcelo Myers' cleats? For whoever hasn't got to see his cleats, I thought these
Yeah.
were probably some of the cooler cleats around in a while. I'm always appreciating people's footwear when they're out there.
Hmm.
But he's got the Nike swoosh with the Fenway dirt
Yeah, that's
inside of
really
there.
cool.
So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Even has the Fenway background. So expect to see him this season. Probably rocking those cleats at some point, along with the other stacked Red Sox prospects ready to just come up and tear up Fenway Park.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I don't really think we've seen cleats like this before that have had like dirt incorporated into it, or kind of like anything
Yeah,
like that. So it's really, really unique.
yeah, I'm not familiar. I mean, maybe there is, but I want to say maybe somebody had like a grass themed cleat. Maybe it was football. I don't remember.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, the dirt inside the swoosh is pretty cool.
Yeah.
What else you got for us, Luke?
Yeah, so the Tampa Bay Rays are not moving forward with their new stadium plans. I was a little surprised to hear this because it kind of seemed like a done deal. The development was a $1.3 billion stadium. So, and it's this also comes shortly after Major League Baseball or Commissioner Rob Manfred was pressuring Sternberg, my bad, to sell the team. So, and also, I don't really know if this has anything to do with it, but I think it's worth mentioning that this also comes after the Portland Diamond Project. The stadium renderings for Portland, Oregon were released, and the Nashville Stars, there was a logo and a cap release for potential expansion team in Nashville. So, like I said, it's really kind of hard to know what's going on, but could this be something like, the Rays end up, not now, but I think they're set to play maybe 3 more seasons after this. They do plan to move back into Tropicana Field next year once the roof has been repaired. I think they're playing another 3 seasons. Then the state of the team after that's kind of up in the air. So is this a situation where the Rays possibly relocate to Nashville, Portland, and then we see another expansion team? I don't know. This kind of just, I don't know.
Yeah, I go down to Florida quite often to that area. Obviously, other brothers there, got some other family down there, and I've driven by the Tropicana Field many times now, and it's kind of like a haunted house in a way because you could still see some of the tarp a little bit like flying, like little pieces, but most of it's taken. It's tarpless basically, and for them they've really been back and forth with the stadium. Hey, we're not going to do anything. We're going to play here at Yankee Spring Training until we get a new stadium built. It really comes down to money. I think it's been on their list for a long time to relocate, or not even necessarily relocate, just to build a new stadium. I think knowing a lot of people from that area, most of the people want the Tampa Bay Rays in Tampa. I don't know. It's going to be weird. I really hope that they don't leave anywhere else. And I'm saying that because their stadium's actually in considered St. Pete, so that's why
Right.
they want their stadium, closer to downtown Tampa. But yeah, I would hate to see them go anywhere. I even heard talks of, like you said, multiple talks about them relocating to Canada. I mean, I'm all for more teams, but I don't know. I just don't want them to leave Florida.
Yeah, I agree. And yeah, like you said, it's one thing to get an expansion team, but you really kind of hate to see teams being pulled away from fan bases.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
the
there's a
thing
fan
is
base down
that,
there too.
yeah, exactly. And, what you kind of touched on, they're actually, even though they're considered the Tampa Bay Rays, they're located in St. Petersburg. And from what I've heard, the stadium is actually somewhat of, I guess, a pain to get to. So it's not only the fact that it's a dome, but I
Yeah, it's
guess,
in a weird location. There's not much going on around there.
right.
You look at some stadiums, and take Bush Stadium for instance. How they built, you can go to a Cardinals game and then go walk around at Ballpark Village, and
Mhm.
go to all these restaurants and bars and breweries, and walk down the street, and there's a lot to do in that area, and I think that does make a difference. Um, it's not as appealing, the dome. Some people love it, some people don't. Um, but yeah, I don't think they'll go back to a dome. I think it would be maybe just because of the storms, how much they get there, maybe a retractable roof or something if they
Mhm.
have the funds for that. Maybe not, maybe nothing at all. But uh, yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, apparently this was, I guess, more of they're calling it a financial issue, which could be, but all this kind of, like I said, all this stuff kind of coming right before this, it's kind of a
Mhm.
little weird, but I guess we'll see how it plays out. They need to build, in my opinion, the stadium in Tampa Bay, because
Mhm.
just think about like the Buccaneers, and the Tampa Bay Lightning on how many fans they get. So it's not like, Tampa Bay just doesn't have baseball fans, you know.
Yeah, no, they definitely do. I don't know if you remember last year, I was able to go to a game at Tropicana, and it was the Rays versus Braves, and it was the last game before All-Star break.
Hmm.
And do you remember? I don't know if you have it by you, the souvenir I got you.
Yeah, it's funny. I actually have it in pretty much every video, but I don't have it in this one. But
Do
I'll next video I'll show it.
you want to share what it is on here?
Yeah, actually, I'll go grab it real quick.
Well, yeah, you don't.
All right, so I was able to grab this
There
Wade
he is,
Boggs. Yep,
Wade
one of my favorite
Boggs.
players.
Yep. Wait,
Awesome gift. Thank you for this,
yes.
because
Oh yeah, of course.
yeah.
But I thought it was a cool little souvenir. That was actually, so it was Wade Boggs' retirement night, and they had the giveaways there. So yeah, it was a really cool game to be at. Home run after home run. I don't remember the score or anything. It was a long time ago, but I am glad I got to check out at least a game at Tropicana before the hurricane came and took it. And who knows if it'll ever be back again. The Rays, next time they'll be playing, they could be playing. Obviously this season they're going to be playing at Yankee Spring Training. Is Steinberg, something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
think so.
Anyways, they'll be playing there. I'm sure it's going to be fun. It's a different environment. The spring training ballparks, a little bit smaller, same dimensions as far as home runs and everything, but I imagine a lot of home runs will be hit in that park. But yeah, next time the Rays could be in a complete different state, just as the Athletics will be. It seems to be official, possibly, I guess, in Las Vegas. Them wearing the patch this season, so
Yeah.
something else cool to look forward to.
Yeah.
Maybe not for Oakland
And-
fans. I still feel for Oakland fans, but
yeah.
hey, we had it happen to us in St. Louis with football, and so we totally get it. If Oakland fans or Athletics fans, if you guys are looking for a new team, Cardinals we're always taking in.
That's right. So what else did you have for us?
Well, I know you're wearing the Twins cap. Very cool cap, by the way. 91 Twins. He's got the 91 pen. So,
Sir.
figured I'd go with a little fact with the Twins. So
Okay.
actually, on this day, March 13th, 2010, the Minnesota Twins signed Denard Span to a 5-year extension worth $16.5 million. That's your fun Twins fact of the day.
Yeah, he was a good player.
Oh yeah.
Nice career. So
Yeah.
I remember I believe it was 2010. He is one of the few players that have hit 3 triples in one game. I believe. You can fact check me after this, but I believe so.
Nah,
So
I'm not gonna fact check you. I don't doubt you at all.
yeah.
No, that's impressive.
Yeah.
That's a hard baseball player right there,
Yeah.
hitting 3 bags. Hey, Chandler Simpson might be the next one to do it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I don't
He's
doubt
looking
it.
quick. He's beating out
Yeah.
little ground balls and whatever. If you guys haven't seen Chandler Simpson play, just go watch him. He's gonna put the ball in play. His strikeout rate's gonna be low. He's gonna be laying down the bunt all the time. If they stick him in the outfield, he's gonna be making fun plays. He might be the next player to hit 3 triples in a game. Mark my
I
word.
would not doubt it. And my crazy MLB stat, you might have already known this one, but I remember watching this game too when it happened. Do you know who hit the only cycle in postseason history? The only one?
The only cycle in postseason history. Do I get a team?
Yes, you do.
Boston. I'm gonna go with Johnny Damon.
No, good guess. I'll give you one more though. Oh, a bit more recent though.
More recent. Is Coco Crisp more recent?
I mean, yeah, but no, it's not Coco Crisp.
Go ahead and hit us with it.
All right. 2018 ALDS against the Yankees. It was Brock Holt.
Brock Holt. Okay.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have guessed that. But
yeah, so I remember when it happened, and when it happened, I was like, man, come to think about it, I don't remember ever being a cycle in postseason history. And then I looked it up, and yeah, he was the only one. Well, they brought it up too on the broadcast, but yeah.
So he's the only one to ever do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of surprising, but at the same time, the cycle's hard to do, so I'm kind of not surprised at the same time.
No, I mean it's surprising, but it's not, I guess, at the same time. Like you said, it's wow. That's something to be proud of right there. If I'm Brock Holt, I don't know, that'd be my my bio for everything.
Yeah.
That's on my resume.
And then not only that, he threw the slowest pitch in MLB history that one time. I think it was the slowest, like 33 miles an hour.
Jeez.
So
Guy's a maniac.
I know.
Put Brock Holt in the Hall of Fame. Did you do that with Boston as well?
I believe he was actually at the Rangers when he did that one.
Well,
but
they should both at least put him
still.
Yeah, retires
Hall
jersey.
of Fame.
Yeah, retires jersey.
Yep. All right. Did you have anything else for us?
No, that's all I have. It's we have a few days until our guess our overseas game, and
Yeah, that'll be have to be up early, but hey,
yeah, hey,
that's something you
I'll
don't
try
get
to
to
catch
see
some of
very
it.
often.
Yeah, I'll try to catch some of it, but we'll definitely have some more news for you, the latest injury report, and before long we're gonna start seeing who's making the rosters for these opening day games. So we're already seeing some people getting sent back down, starting in Double A, starting in Triple A. So that information is going to start rolling out here real soon.
Yeah, and then also we're going to be touching on more of fantasy too,
Yep.
as we get closer to opening day. Our draft for our league is next Wednesday. Is that
Yeah, it's coming
correct?
up. It's like 10 days
So
away, or
yeah, so after that draft's done, we'll kind of share our teams and let
yeah.
us know what you guys think.
Yep. It's my year. I can feel it. Also, what we're
Yeah,
gonna do too here in the future, right before season starts, is we're gonna come out and give our predictions for who's gonna win each division.
yeah,
Some divisions are gonna be, I mean, close. There's some divisions that are just a complete toss up, and there's some that are, we have a good idea, and there's some that are, I don't know. It's gonna be a nail biter this season, but we'll give you our predictions on who we think is gonna make it, um, and be on top all season. And I don't know. It's gonna be a fun year. That's all I know.
yeah. I'm excited for it. So
Oh yeah, it's almost time.
oh yeah, and so I think that kind of wraps up this episode. Kind of unsure on the next one. For sure, Sunday we'll probably have something for you, but I mean, we're gonna try our best for either tomorrow or Saturday, but no promises. But we'll see
Yeah, we'll
about
have some more
for
news
sure
for you here
Sunday.
soon. Yeah,
Yep,
yeah, we'll be back on here real soon.
yep. So thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one.
Luke, everybody, peace.